Okay, badminton game scoring system, all right, using the score sheet um, for singles game. Okay, singles game is more straightforward as compared to doubles. All right, so same thing, bring the players onto court. All right, do your coin toss or your shuttlecock drop in the center of on the top of the net. All right, whoever wins the toss or the shuttlecock drop, ask them to decide whether they are serving, okay, choosing to serve or to choosing the side. Okay, let's assume that they choose the service. All right, so what you want to do first is to list down their names. So assuming player A versus player B, do note they have to put them in the different colored rows so that when you do the scoring it's easier. Also take note who is playing on your left side and who's on the right side. So assuming that B is on your right side, okay, put an R there, A is on your left side. Okay, so you will have reference just in case if you happen to slip up or you miss. All right, you'll know that you're scoring for the correct person. Okay, so let's assume A won the toss, all right, and decides to serve. So you write down S. No need to write down receiving because it's obvious that the other player is a receiver. The reason why you do this in this first step is because in the next set you will know that B will have to serve. So next step is to place your love all score. Okay, so put it accordingly. Okay, once you're ready to play, all right, so just do a simple announcement: A versus B from whichever school. Okay, score is love all, play. All right, so let's say he's serving. Okay, assuming he won the first point, so you say point one love. Let's say he won again. Okay, continue on the same row, two love. Okay, always read two and the last score that you see here. Service over, so look for the next column. All right, since he only scored 0 here, so obviously he won the first point, so you put here 1, and he's in front here, which means he's going to serve. And check his score. If it's odd score, he'll be on the odd court, which is on the left side. So score now is 1-2. All right, so because this happened, you have to say service over. So 1-2. Okay, let's say you want the point, so you say point 2 all. Let's say you want the point 3-2. So read off the last point here, read off the last point here. Why you read this one first is because they are the ones serving. Okay, all right, let's say you want the point 4-2. Okay, service over, next column. All right, go down, next score will be from 2 become 3. Score now, service over, 3-4. Okay, point 4 all. If they continue winning, you just say point. The service over. All right, okay, so next column it is empty. Of course he won the service, so it's 5 by 5 because increased by 1. 5-4. All right, you want the point 6-4. Service over, next column, next point from here become 5, so you can check from the last point that you wrote. So singles is a lot easier. 5-6. Service over. All right, 7. Why? Because from 6 becomes 7. Next column, he's going to serve now, odd court. 7-5. Service over again. Okay, so back to him again. 6. Why 6? Because increase 1. 6, so 6-7. Point 7 all. Point 8-7. So when you say point, you know that you're continuing the service. 8-7. Service over. So jump back to here. Check the score. The last point he made 7, so now become 8. 8, then read the score and check 8 all. So that's how you check yourself. Okay, double check on the court physically. Are they standing on the even court? Why? Because he scored 8 points here, so supposed to score on the even court on the right side. Okay, point 9-8. Point 10-8. Service over. Okay, becomes 9. Why? Because plus 1, 9. Next below column, he's going to serve first, odd court. Okay, point 10 all. Why? Last score here. Point 11-10. So players take a break. All right, okay, remind them to come back on court after taking the break at the predetermined time. Okay, and resume play. So score is 11-10. Check that A is serving, okay, at the odd court. All right, let's say he wins the point. 12-10. Service over. 11-12. Point 12 all. Service over. 13. Why 13? Plus 1. Next available column. 13. He's going to serve. 13, 12. Point. 14, 12. Alright, so as mentioned, this one should have been done earlier so that you don't have to scramble doing this. Okay, no need to write S and F. Okay, S and R. Okay, so check. If he won the point, then you write down here 15. If he didn't win the point, service over. Alright, then it will be 13 here. Why? Because 12 plus 1, 13. Alright, so 13, last score that he scored was 14. So 13, 14. Alright, let's say he won a point. 14 all. Okay, alright, 14 all. If you are afraid of looking up and down, you can take this score and maybe you can place it somewhere here so that you can read off immediately. Okay, but if you're good at this, you can keep referring. Service over, next available column, from 14 become 15. 15, 14, point. 16, 14, point. 17, 14, service over. Now become 15, 17, point. 16, 17, service over. 18, why 18? See, at 1. Now he's going to serve, even chord, 18, 16, point. 19, 16, point. 20, game point, 16. Alright, so let's say he wins. Alright, game 21, 16. Game is over for this set. Transfer the score here, 21, last score. Okay, check the score here, 16. Correct, record in the correct box, 16. Okay, so game won by player A. Alright, with the score of 21, 16. Okay, so for second set, alright, when they're getting ready, they're supposed to switch sides. Okay, so just now who served? A served, right? So now B will serve. Put the S here. That will give you reference. Alright, same thing. Love all. Okay, once they're ready, B to serve, B versus A. Alright, play. Okay, so let's say he didn't win on the serve. Alright, so obviously the point will go to him. So 1 service over, 1 love. Okay, so now you know that he won the service. Okay, point. 2 love. Service over. Okay, 1, 2. Why 1? Because from 0, his last score was 0. So he increased by 1. So 1, 2. He's B to serve on the odd chord. Okay, from the odd chord. Okay, point. 2 all, and so on. So this is for the singles scoring system, which is quite straightforward.